Alrighty, so today I'm going to be talking about two-step equations for algebra. So basically what that's going to look like is there's going to be a constant equaling x with a constant in front of it plus another constant. And just using this idea to figure out what x is. So first, I guess there should be an understanding of the order of operations, so please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And so this, as we should know, is addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, and then exponents and parentheses. And what we're going to do is work in this order to solve this equation. Or work in the reverse order, excuse me, to figure this out. So I'm going to do 3 examples to kind of show the idea. So the first one I'm going to start off with is x equals 3. So in this example, x just purely equals 3. There's nothing to do here. Oh, that is a backwards 3. Next, I want to take a look at x plus 5 equals 8. What does that equal? How would I solve this and figure out what x is? Well, if I have 5 added to this side, if I take 5 away from both sides, I'll be left with just x on this side. So that was kind of the golden rule of algebra for me. Do to what you must do to one side what you do to the other. Do as you do to the other. And the way I was taught this, and I remember 5th grade, the teacher said it was like kids. If you do one to one kid, you have to do that to the other kid. So if we add 5 to both sides here, if we subtract 5 from both sides, then we get again x equals 3. And so that's how we can denote this as well. A way my teacher would also denote it is 8 equals x plus 5. He would put a minus 5 on this side and circle it, signifying that he's subtracted 5 from both sides, and you have x equals 3. And so that's doing it with, this is a one-step equation. So there's only one step, subtracting 5 from both sides to solve the equation. So now I'm going to look at a two-step equation. So 2x plus 2, I believe, would equal 8 again. And so what are we going to do here? Well, first, we're going to have to work in the reverse order of the order of operations. So addition and subtraction come first. So first, I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. That's what this is going to signify. So that's going to be 6 on this side. 8 minus 2 is 6. And then 2 minus 2 is 0 plus 2x. So now what I want to do is get the x by itself, but it's being multiplied by 2. And this number paired with a variable, remember that a dot, so 2 times x, a dot can represent multiplication, or if two things are just together, it can represent multiplication. So because this 2 is being multiplied by x, I'm going to just divide by 2 on both sides and get 3 equals x. So that's kind of the idea in solving two-step equations, is to work it backwards in this order and just undo what you've done to the variable to get the variable on one side by itself and all the constants on the other side by itself. So that's kind of simple algebra, two-step equations.